Right, okay everyone, final interview of the evening, I promise. It of course is with our manager, Mr. Stuart Peteree. It'll be a better performance than he's done today, is that what you're saying? Look, great result for us last week. I feel particularly the fact that a lot of folk felt that we could have won that game on another day. So today was trying to build on that, and I'm assuming ultimately you're going to be disappointed with the draw today.
Yeah, well, I think on another day we could be standing here with 6 points. On another day we could be standing with 0 points. Guy's got a great chance towards the end of the game that he should do better. He puts over the bar. So, but I don't think today none of the teams done enough to merit winning the game. I thought it wasn't the best game of football that we've had here over the years, that's for sure. So we'll maybe just put it down as a bad day at the office across the board. But the positive side of it, it's another clean sheet, and it's 2 clean sheets against 2 full-time clubs, which I think if you go back 3 years, we'd have lost that game. Raith Rovers came and beat us all the time. Falkirk came and beat us all the time when they were full-time. So we're certainly getting there. We're getting there, but we need a bit more quality than that. We weren't at our best today, that's for sure.
I mean, it doesn't help when you're losing so many players through injury before we kick off today. You know, that's not great.
Yeah, you can use that as an excuse, Ross, if you want, but I think still the ones that were selected to start the game need to do better than that. And I know that, the guys know that. They've been with us a long time, and the standards have set themselves, and we've set. We're below that today, but maybe Queen of South came and were dogged as well. They had a bad result last week, so obviously Willie's coming here and he want to make sure they're not going to lose the game, which happened. But yeah, we're expecting a wee bit more. But as I say, it's 2 clean sheets on the trot, which all bodes well.
I mean, the thing is, there were chances created. There maybe weren't loads and loads of chances in the game, but there are chances being created. And I'm assuming that for you, you'd be more worried if they weren't being created in the first place.
I think in the final third of the day we didn't do enough to get balls in the box as well. We need to get more balls in the box. That's where you score goals. We got a penalty out of nothing. Blair does great, and it's a good save from the goalie. On another day, if you go 1-0 up, the game goals change games. But we'll get back down. We'll work hard. I think we lost 4 players to injury, and Martin's going away for a short-term loan. So you're 5 down from the squad. But that's, as I say, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. The ones that were picked are more capable of winning a game of football today. So we'll just get our heads down and we'll work hard again on Tuesday and see when the boys are fit. Well,
I mean, we saw Aidan obviously going off today. I mean, I'm hoping that's nothing too serious there.
I think we're probably looking at 5-6 weeks, which will be a blow for him, because I thought he was outstanding when he came on, and he's been very unfortunate not to start last week. But yeah, so that'll be a big blow for us, and for Aidan. He's picked up injuries and he's just got back in the team, so we'll see. That's Scotty's assessment, but that's, if you rip your tights, it's 5 or 6 weeks.
Okay.
So we'll see how
we'll wait on a professional's opinion.
But no, it was a sore one, so we'll just have to see how it is once it settles down, and we're expecting it to be like 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay. I mean, we haven't had an opportunity to speak about our new signings, and you know, Rory was on there the day. Some opportunities maybe on another day might have bagged the goal, but I think what we brought in is definitely making us a better team from what I can see.
It's fantastic, and it's all. I've went on record of thanking John and the board for making it happen, to bring in a striker of that quality to start with. Just if you'd said that to us 3 or 4 years ago, that would bring probably the best part-time striker over the past God knows how long to the club, it wouldn't have happened. So thanks for that. And then the other ones, Ross is an under-21 Scotland goalkeeper, which is great for us as well. Obviously, I hadn't been injured recently. It was paramount we get a goalkeeper, and we were patient the whole summer with Callum, and thanks to St Johnstone for that one happening. We've got the 2 young ones from Ross County, are really exciting. Unfortunately, Matty rolled his ankle in training, so he couldn't play or be part of it today, but I thought Adam did acquitted himself well, and we're really excited about him. So yeah, it's great additions to the squad. I keep saying we're not far away with the squad anyway. The boys have done great over the past 5-6 years, always in the playoffs or winning the league, so it didn't need a lot, but these 4 additions will be massive for us, and once we it was great. A couple of Thursdays ago with 19 training, and it was amazing for us to have that amount of bodies. And then a week later, you're back down to 14, 15 bodies. So it's tough that when you've got to take that. But we'll get stronger as a group, no doubt about that, and we'll get better.
Yeah. Small matter of going back and playing Dunfermline next week.
Yes.
I mean, how's that feel for you personally to go back to a club that means so much to you?
It's great. It's every time I go back, it's fabulous. When you walk through the doors, it's a special place for me. Obviously, been there a long time, so it's always great to go back. But we'll obviously go back there, and we're going to go and try and win the game like we're going to try and win every game. So whether it's Dunfermline or anybody else, the full focus will be on Montrose, trying to get something out of the game. They've started really well, which you'd expect this season. I'm no doubt they'll probably be favourites to win the title now, with Falkirk obviously having a not so good a start for John, and obviously Willie's only picked up 1 point, so the focus will be more on Dunfermline than us. But we'll go there, we'll get the boys ready for that, but it'll be good for them. They won't have to lift themselves for that. There'll be a right few thousand in there. When they're going well, they've got a big crowd, so it's a great place to go and play, and we'll go there and try and frustrate them and see if we can get something out of the game.
Yeah, I mean that's. Let's be honest, it's quite a tough start for us when you consider the 3 teams that we've had.
I think, and if you roll on the back of that you played Partick and Kilmarnock, so you're playing 5 full-time clubs out of 6 games. It's a tough ask on the back of a competition where we played the 4 games in 11 days, and for their wisdom that let to play trialists. So a lot of boys are playing a lot of minutes that we maybe didn't need, because the close season's that short as well. You get time to basically go for a couple of weeks, and that's about it. And it's hard at part-time level, because the guys, you can't expect the guys to sort of take their holiday in that 3-week window. So pre-season's been up and down, just with lack of bodies and injuries and stuff like that. And then the demands on the players, and that's every team's got that. I get that, but I think there needs to be a wee bit of common sense used from now on, because the close season's that short. So we're kind of finding our feet a little bit now with the boys, and with the 4 new ones coming in. It'll just take a bit of time to bed in. Like you see that with Willie there, he's brought in maybe 10 or 12 players, and it takes time.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate enough that we can get time to bed them in, and we're under pressure like some other clubs will be. So, but we'll get it right. There's no doubt about that.
Well, I mean, actually, if you look at last week's team, the starting 11, 7 of them were members of our league winning team. That shows you the sort of stability that we've got, and you're just bringing folk in.
There's no need for wholesale changes. Contrary to what some people think, that we should be signing left, right and centre and signing loads of people. It's not the case. These boys have got us, the club where they are, and got us as a management team where we are. We've got every trust in every single one that's in that dressing room, and we wouldn't have it any other way. So for us to go and get to the 4 or 5 players is just insane.
Yeah.
So we just like to add in, and I think we've added in. Rory's the only one that's signed. The other ones are loan ones, and if we add in 1 or 2 more from now at the end of the season, we might do that. But again, it just need to be the right fit for the club and improve us.
That's what you've always said.
So these 4 definitely will improve us. That I have no doubt, and we'll get better and we'll get stronger.
Yeah. Okay, I was just going to finish actually by talking about another team, which is our women's team, who start their Premier League 2 campaign tomorrow. So I'm sure that you'll agree, as everybody in here, we're wishing them all the very best for their first game against Stirling Albion tomorrow. Craig and all the women. And just also say that under 16s, that's free, season ticket holders are free, and the adult cost is a £5. So, if we're going to try and grow the game, women's game in the country, we need to encourage as many people to be there as possible, playing and supporting. So all the very best for next week. Get a selfie beside your sort of legend photograph in East End.
A few changes in that one.
Take care of yourself.